Max, how does it feel finally getting that drought-breaking win?
Yeah, it's obviously unreal, It's a bit of a monkey off the back in a way. Obviously, starting the year 0-4 is not ideal. It's not what we come here to do. So finally get a good win over a undefeated side in Carlton. We'll over the moon with it.
It was a pretty close finish though. How are you feeling in those final moments of the game?
Yeah. Obviously, energy levels are high, especially with the higher stakes of the win. And I guess it's really exciting for a team like ourselves, coming off the back of last year where we weren't able to win games on the road and those close games, to finally tick both of those boxes on the weekend. It was great.
What does it do for confidence amongst the group?
Yeah, fair bit. Obviously, we just needed, a win to get started. We saw signs against Melbourne that our, brand of footy is going the right way, and finally for it to click for 4 quarters, it was a great sign.
What changed, Max? It looked like a real mindset change there too to take that game to Carlton.
Not a whole lot changed. There was a few minor changes throughout the week. I guess in terms of game style and things like that, where we all seem to crack down and play, more of our role. Stop trying to do other players' role and more focus on ourselves and helping the team in that way. So I think that went a long way in helping ourselves get the result on the weekend, and we're grateful for it.
Was it more relief, joy, or how do you sum up the emotion after it?
Yeah, a bit of both really. Obviously after a close win like that, there is a little bit of relief, but there was overwhelming joy. Sam Berry kicked a massive goal, so we were all happy for him, and there were all massive moments throughout the game where the boys stood up, which was great to see.
How did you see your own game on Saturday?
I thought it was pretty solid. Pretty average really. I would have liked to contribute a little bit more, but I think I played my role, which was the main thing, and got that done.
Had the focus on obviously the forwards. Michalanney takes that big mark right as the siren sounds. Just talk to us about how far he's come along, obviously the concussion in the pre-season, and stand up in a big moment like that.
Yeah, it was Leo Barry-like really. I think all the boys were super happy for him. The way he's been training over the pre-season, we've all seen him put in the hard work, and he's developing really nicely. He's becoming a bit of a star, and he's really well respected in the back line, and we're all grateful that he's playing for us and not the opposition.
Matt Crouch has obviously been issued that 1-match ban. Have you had a chance to have a look at that bump, and what did you think of it?
I don't really have much to say in terms of the consequence handed out, but what I will say is Matt Crouch, he always puts both his teammates and the opposing players, health first. I think it was a bit of a footy act, but I'll leave it up to the AFL.
Talk us through how much Jordan Buttler had to battle. Obviously, Nixie said he was pretty sore, got one early in the game, but obviously was pretty brave to get through the game and continue to get his role up.
Butty, he's tough as nails. He's always got those tough matchups. Harry Mackay, the Carlton boys were looking for him all day, and I think he battled super well, pushing through injury, and you can always count on him to give 100%. So did well.
We saw Josh Shelley quiet the crowd, gave him a shush when he kicked that goal. Were they pretty lippy, the Blues supporters?
You can kind of expect that from a massive fan base like themselves. Nothing too bad was said over the fence, which was great.
How do you build on it now, Max? Obviously another massive game Friday night against a team that's in pretty good form. But how do you, make that a real turning point for the season and build on from here?
Yeah, we can, take a lot of confidence out of how we performed on the weekend. I think we all got our roles done, performed in big moments. So we can take that into Friday night against a massive, another massive club in Essendon, and really put our best foot forward and hopefully come away with another win.
Was there more focus on scoring? Because it was something that you were so good at last year, but it's been low until the weekend. Was there a bit more focus on that going into the game?
Not really. I think it was just the click between the mids and the forwards. They really connected, which I guess had lacked a little bit in the first 4 rounds. So it was great to see the form from last year really come back through, where we were one of the better offences throughout the competition, and I guess we saw that against Carlton on the weekend.
And Isaac Rankin playing a bit more midfield, it was obviously a delight for fans. What's it like as teammates seeing him alternate between those roles and having such an impact? Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously he's a special talent, he's one of those players that could probably play wherever he wants on the ground. So to see him go through the midfield and have real impact, it gives the rest of us confidence, and we want the ball in his hands as much as we can.
It's obviously been a challenging start to the year for Texs, but did it feel like he was playing a bit more freedom out there and being able to lead you guys a little bit better?
Yeah, it was a good performance from Texs. I think we're all pretty happy with the way he's been going. But yeah, as I said before, the mid-forward connect really came through. And I think the mids and I guess the defenders, our connection with the forwards and the delivery was much better than it had been in the previous 4 games. So yeah, I guess that performance comes off the back of that. And yeah, he's doing really well, Texs.
You're a second-year player. It doesn't look like it from the outside. You're a part of a very young defence. How are you handling all that pressure? It seems like you're doing it extremely easily.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate to be, for me to be part of a tight-knit backline group. You know, we've all got really good relationships among the group, and we all look after one another. And yeah, it might be only my second year, but I feel like I'm gelling with the boys really well, and it feels like I've played a lot of footy with them already. So yeah, I think we're going to keep improving and see where we can go this year.
Big win, obviously, relief for the players. Also for Nixie as well, because he's probably been the face of all the pressure. What was that like in the rooms after? And do you notice that he's under pressure, and you notice the relief for him too?
Yeah, it was good to get the result for him. You know, he's done a mountain of work over the pre-season, and he's taught us all the things, and we just really need to listen to him. I think we did that on the weekend. We trusted in what he was saying, and yeah, the result came off the back of that.
Michalanney and Curnow, just how hard are they to play on when they're both firing together?
Yeah, obviously both elite talents, super good forwards, both have Coleman medals, so it's super hard for them to stop, but thankfully we've got good key defenders in their own right in Keeney and Butsy, so I think they held their own on the weekend, did really well, and it is tough for them when the Carlton mids are looking for them non-stop, but yeah, I think they held up really well.